Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of the Crate Rate. We are going to talk about Loot Crate's second sequel that'll be shipping soon, Villains 2. Find out our thoughts and impressions coming up next. Hey guys, I'm one of your hosts, AJ, and welcome back to Big Poppa.
I'll be back.
But you are back.
I am back.
So were you projecting
I was.
and saying that you were going to be back and now you're back?
I am.
Are you secretly a villain?
No.
And our youngest member, Hales.
Cowabunga!
That's not what villains say. Loot Crate, for those of you who don't know, is a monthly subscription service that combines random items with various monthly themes. This upcoming theme is Villains 2. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. There's still a little bit of time left.
Sorry.
That way you can get those exclusive items. So talking about this theme, we just finished with Heroes, the second.
I know. I'm super excited that... Oh, crud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that work out for you?
I got to watch it.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It's
so
fun.
We'll have to get your thoughts and opinions on that later.
Definitely.
But let's focus on what we are excited about with Villains 2. Hales, you go first.
I would like to see new versions of past Crate, and I'm excited to see if they have new villains in the Crate.
You think they're going to have villains in the crate?
Yes.
Do you think they're going to have villains in the crate?
Real villains?
Real villains.
No.
No.
Fake villains.
Fake villains. So,
Like little toy villains.
judging by what Loot Crate has put out and what you have seen, what are you excited about?
Because something's coming out pretty soon.
What's coming out pretty soon?
Suicide Squad.
It's not real soon. Next year
Yeah, it's
soon,
still
but they are
soon.
hyping it up
You know.
right now.
I'd love to see them play a little bit off that.
Okay.
And that could totally throw in some of the Suicide Squad members into there or something on that line.
Okay. So, do you think they're talking about a never before wearable item? So let's think about that a little bit. We've had a crown.
Socks,
We've had socks.
shirts,
We've had shirts.
ties.
We've had ties.
We
What
had
else have we had?
headbands.
Haven't had pants.
We have headbands. We have never had pants, so it could be
We have
pants.
had a headband, haven't
Yeah,
we?
we have had headbands, yes.
And we've had wristbands.
We've had wristbands. So I'm thinking pants,
Pants.
a ring.
A ring. Ooh.
Could be a
nice.
ring.
Ring? No. Yep, totally.
So if it was a ring, what kind of villain thing would it be?
Sinestro.
It could. The Green Lantern. The
Yep.
evil Green Lantern. They did say there's going to be a DC thing in there.
Oh, Sinestro right there.
Yep.
Could be a yellow power ring.
It could be. There's also going to be a pop figure or some kind of figure. And I can't say it's a pop figure, but some kind of figure in there.
Maybe it's a wearable figure.
How do you wear a figure?
I don't know.
Might be hard.
It would be hard. I would be super excited if it was Venom. I don't want to
We're-
wear Venom, but
We're talking about that a little bit.
we were. I think that Spider-Man being my favorite hero, it would be awesome to see a figure of Venom to put up on display. And everybody knows how much I like Pops. Put Venom in there, I think it would be amazing.
That would be pretty sweet.
It would be cool. What do you think, Hales?
That'd be cool. I
All right.
love Pops too.
Yeah. What is something that you are kind of afraid about, worried with?
Afraid about, worried.
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, most villains I'm pretty down with. I really don't know. That's a good one. I'd have to contemplate and ponder about that.
Okay, Hales?
I would say I'm worried about if they have paper stuff, like not actual things, but actually just paper, like gameplay or posters, and those aren't really cool. They are cool, but not in my aspect. I like figures better.
Right.
See, me, I'd love to see another comic book.
Of course, because you're the comic guru of this panel.
I don't know about Guru. I just like that.
You like comics. I like Pops.
Yep.
Haley likes candy.
Candy.
Yeah. We haven't had candy in a while.
That's
I
true.
know.
What if there's a Venom flavored...
Dude, I call
Candy.
dibs on eating all the candy.
All right. So, guys, I have a question for you, and then maybe you guys can ask us a question. Judging on the villains theme, who do you think, if we took, Joker's kind of crazy.
Yep.
and-
Definitely crazy.
Definitely crazy.
Mhm.
And you have Lex Luthor, who is powerful.
Yep.
Who do you think, out of Joker or Lex Luthor, if you took Joker and gave Joker Lex Luthor's money, or you took Lex Luthor and gave Joker's inherent instability, who do you think would be more dangerous?
Are you talking about taking away the money from Lex Luthor?
Well, pretend he doesn't exist at the time. Just giving the money to Joker. Would Joker be more dangerous with the money and the resources, knowing that he's unstable? Or would Lex Luthor be more dangerous with having the money, the connections, the business mind, and adding a little bit more insanity to him?
Lex Luthor.
You think Lex Luthor?
Yep.
Why?
Because he has all this stuff, and sure, Joker can get other stuff, but all he does is try to get Batman, but he tries to get the whole city as well.
I kind of agree with Haley on the Lex Luthor thing, but I'm coming from a different perspective.
Okay.
I think Joker's so crazy that the money just wouldn't really amount to anything. He'd be off the wall, and whether he has $100 billion or $100, he's still gonna do something
The same.
off the wall.
Yeah.
Whether he goes and robs an armory to get a bomb, or he spends the money to buy a bomb,
He's still got
he's
the
still got a bomb, and
Yep.
he's still gonna use it.
Okay.
So I don't think it changes Joker's at all. But Lex Luthor, you add in that psychopathic murderer, yeah, I think you're in for some trouble.
Okay. Yeah, that's a tough one. What do you guys think in the comments? Would it be Joker with endless resources and amount of money, or Lex Luthor with much more insanity involved? So comment below on what you think about that.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you
So,
think? Yeah.
I mean, because I kind of like the Suicide Squad, I'm kind of running on that.
Okay.
I just watched the trailer again, and I'm totally psyched about that. But it kind of begs to question, what is a villain? Because technically, the Suicide Squad are good.
Good now.
Yes, kind of.
Kind of.
Sort of. Are they still villains at that point? Are they an anti-hero?
Yeah.
Where do they fall in that realm?
I feel like they're expendable.
They are expendable.
Yeah. Well, I guess that begs the difference. So what are you specifically asking?
Are they still a villain?
Are they still a villain
Yeah.
in the circumstances on which they're
Exactly.
to do?
Because they don't really have control of themselves,
True.
So
True.
are they still a villain, or are they turning into a hero?
I guess it all depends on what their employer's having them do. So if you are having somebody assassinate somebody that's evil for the world, assassination in general is something that's bad, but you're doing good to the world. So is that heroic? Or is finding a way like Batman would, where he's got that line where he doesn't kill, and adjusting that way, would that be more heroic?
Yep. Definitely.
Hales, what do you think?
I agree with you with everything, because yes, he's gonna kill somebody, but for good. But assassination is bad as well, like you said.
Okay. So, Hales, do you have a question?
Yeah. Is your guys' villains now and in comic books the same?
Like villains from the movies versus what was in the comic books that we read?
Yep.
Are
Are
they
they
good?
the same that you like?
No,
No?
not for me.
Okay.
Not for me.
So,
And I'm not saying I like one better than the other, but a very prime example is Heath Ledger. His take on the Joker was so far off from what we grew up with as that they aren't even close to the same realm, in
Okay.
my opinion.
so in the comic books, who was your favorite villain?
Bane.
Okay.
I kind of like Bane.
Okay. I can, yeah. And now you tend to like Joker a little bit more because of his movie iterations?
Yes, definitely. I think that the Bane, when it came to Arkham Knight,
Yeah.
he just didn't get it for me. But Heath Ledger as a Joker just blew me away, and I think it blew away more people than anybody would have expected.
Sure. For me, I guess that would be a little bit different because being a Spider-Man fan, Green Goblin was huge
Yep.
in the comics as far as the Spider-Man villain and what he did. The movie iterations were okay, but they didn't live up to what the comic was. And I would say Joker has definitely manifested itself in the cinematic universe as being better. Plus Loki, I think, is a prime example. Loki being not so, maybe some people really liked him in the comics, but what the actor depicted him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I think, was awesome.
Oh yeah.
So Hales, that was a good question. Very good. Follow us on Twitter at the Crate Rate. Big Poppa is US Beer Traders.
Yep.
Hales is Hailstorm3107. Coming up as far as videos, find out if you should level up, which is Loot Crate's new additional subscription that you can add to the crates.
Sweet.
And I will be reviewing Ready Player One because I finished that book that it was inside one of the crates that's coming out. So
Cool.
Until next time, guys, keep crate rating.